there, it's Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com here with match number 4. This is not a good hand with our Forbidden Artist. Only one creature, the Sarah's Ascendant. Double Forbidden Orchard, but no combo piece. Expedition map at this point is a little bit terrible because you'd go get, what, another Forbidden Orchard, which we don't need. So I'm going to mulligan this. And this is a little bit better, not much. We do have, at least another combo piece. And again, if this is any sort of aggro-based strategy, which I'm glad it's a Scalding Tarn unless it's Storm, then we should be able to stabilize with the Soul Attendant Suture Priest. Might be another Delver. Maybe Delver's back in favor. Yep, another Delver list. Wow. So we just need this card not to flip, and we should be good. And this is going to be a pain-in-the-butt card for him, the Soul Attendant. So don't flip. Don't do it, Delver. Be a land. Oh, come on. It's a Terminate. So this is going to be like the exact same list we saw before. This looks like it's a different opponent, though. He's going to bolt it off, and that's that. So I can play a Godless Shrine this turn. I can play an Illness of the Ranks, actually, with Forbidden Orchard and be fine. So we'll actually Soul Attendant here. And then Forbidden Orchard for black. This creates a spirit. Wow, we are definitely lagging here. So that'll create a spirit, yield to this. It'll give us a life. We're back up to 18. Go ahead and Illness. And we've got this kind of lock going on him. He does have a Terminate here. He missed his land drop, though. So he's in bad shape. Never mind. He got his land drop. And let's see what he does for 2. He thought Scours himself. And going to go for another Delver. Thought I yielded these. Okay. Anyway. But we should be okay as far as life total goes. Because we have the Forbidden Orchard each turn. And there's a Blood Artist. That's nice. I'm thinking that we'll just go get a Godless Shrine here. And then put into play tap because there's no point to it. And then we will cast the Blood Artist. Which one's actually more powerful? Blood Artist is more powerful. And we'll attack him with the Soul Attendant because he's not going to block. So 16. See if this one flips. Yeah, this is how you lose to Delver when both of them flip. We're going to be taking 6 per turn. We need another way to get life here to stabilize. We need a way to put pressure on him. And he's got the Terminate, which I'm sure he's going to Terminate, yes. We do get a life out of it. And 12 up. And now I'm in a bit of a pickle. Especially with drawing dead blanks like this. I was going to go get we can actually go get another Godless Shrine. Because, why not? And then Suture Priest here. Which gains us a life, but we're on a 2-turn clock now. This is the only way Delver wins, is double Delver. It does not win with one Delver. It does not win with anything else. But we'll go ahead and make a black. Yield to these. Again, Blood Artist would be better here because it would give me a life. And I'm trying to think what I can actually draw into that will get me out of this. Maybe Snapcaster Mage, hey, it gives me a life. But he's going to be able to bolt off something here. Possibly even bolt me. Bolts off my Suture Priest. And he gets in for 6. Again, I don't think, unless we draw into, no, Return of the Ranks is in the sideboard. Our champion's kind of nice, but I don't think it's going to quite get us there. As the Delvers are just going to continue to attack in. Pretty efficient deck. Here I have to block the Snapcaster Mage. Go down to a 5. Again, I don't know what's going to get me out of this. Well, that saves me a turn. And we'll get in there for 1. Get him down to an 8. But again, any sort of lightning bolt is death. Down to a 2. And that'll do it. Okay, so we'll go on to the sideboard. Let's just hope he doesn't have first turn Delver flip. Thoughtseize Inquisitions. Inquisitions is okay. Our champion's amazing here. We're going to take out the Path to Exiles. We're going to bring in a Ghostly Prison. I'm going to bring in some Return of the Ranks. Virulent Plague can come out. It's a little slow. Zealous Persecution's amazing. Again, Paths can come out. And what do we need to get rid of? I think the Expedition Maps might be a little slow. And I kind of want a one of Wrath of God, but it's not necessary. I think we just submit this. So, yes, I'd like to play first. Hopefully we have a good hand here. This is definitely a good hand. We're going to keep this. This is pretty much... Yeah, this is amazing. We do need a Forbidden Orchard now. Our opponent does have to mulligan to 6. We'll go first turn. Soul Warden. Pass the turn. And hopefully he doesn't go first turn Delver. Why not? Why not have a Delver? So do I need to do the Pride Mate here? Huh. I kind of want the Pride Mate out with... Yeah, we're going to go another Soul Warden. So... we're up to 22. He won't block. Yep. Just don't naturally flip again. Just don't do it, Delver. Again, it's a bolt. You gotta be joking. Well, we get the bolt out of his hand now. And so I'm hoping the Pride Mate can be big enough. And there's another Soul Attendant. We go Illness in the Ranks, but I'm thinking the right play. We need to put pressure on him. So now we're going to do a Pride Mate. And now he's got to bolt it. And get him down to a 16. So little by little we're wheeling him down. He does have access like Terminates. He misses his land drop completely. So that's good news for us. We can double cast this. We'll Soul's Attendant. See if he bolts off the Pride Mate. He's going to Mana Leak it. Fine. And we'll Sarah's Ascendant. And now he needs to draw into a Terminate for the Pride Mate. So he's down to 11. He can't cast a creature without me going up. I've got a lot of ways to gain life here. Again, he needs that black mana for the Terminate. That's really the only thing that can get him out of this, and he just does scoop. So we beat the first turn Delver, but we got a little bit lucky there. So Wrath of God actually is kind of... No, it's still not I think this is the list we run. Ghostly Prison's very difficult for him to deal with if we can land it. He does get to go first. Again, this is decent. We do have to first turn shock ourselves. We'll keep it. We have the Ghostly Prison. See how well it does against Delver. No first turn Delver, please. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Just a polluted Delta. So we will God the Shrine into a Soul Attendant. And there's a Suture Priest as well. So one of the problems with this is we do have to shock ourselves. And next turn, I'll probably just Suture Priest. We'll see. He's going to bolt this, or he's going to... He thought scares himself, hey, and there's a bolt in his graveyard. Love to see that. Now he's got to shock himself for Watery Grave. And Young Pyromancer is the worst card in the entire world. Alright, so now he can't kill the Giant's Pridemate now, which is awesome. He can terminate it. And we'll actually just pass the turn. Creeping Tar Pit, don't care about it. He's going to terminate. Hey, it gives me a life, though. And he's going to tag in the Pyromancer. Again, I don't care about the Pyromancer. I think I'll just slap down the Ghostly Prison here. Really makes for a tough time. Yeah, good luck ever attacking with Creeping Tar Pit. It's going to be weird with the stage. Yeah, I need more white sources, more black sources. There's a Forbidden Orchard. That's awesome. Because here's the combo with the Forbidden Orchard too. So I'm going to put out a... What's the best way? Is it to stabilize is the best way? Yeah. We'll go Soul Attendant. See what he does. And then let's bait out a Suture Priest. This is going to give me 2 life. And I'm sure this will get mana leaked or remand or spell snared or... Yep, there's a spell snare. At the cost of 2 life, though. He gets a token, though. And I thought we ought... Always yes. Okay, so now my triggers hopefully are established. And again, he can only attack with 1 guy. So his elementals are so useless. He wants to get out. He's got an Angler in here. He might have a Tassiger in here. He's going to bolt off a Soul Warden. Okay. But that allows me to get another Forbidden Orchard. That's lovely. So we'll go ahead and Blood Artist. See if he mana leaks this. Yeah, that's going to be very tough for him to deal with. So we'll go ahead and Ascendant. And now we can tap the Orchard anytime he tries to kill the Ascendant by a non-terminate way. Scalding Tarn. Again, Ghostly Prison. What an awesome card to lock him down. I might want more of these in the sideboard. Snapcaster Terminate is what I'm thinking is going to happen here. See what he actually targeted. Yep, Terminate. That's fine. We just need to find that illness in the ranks now. So I still think that it's the right move to make a black and a turn to give him a token. So again, if we do find in a That works. And just pass. Serum Visions gives me another 2 life. He needs lands here, actually. There's a Pluto Delta. And he's going to be able to attack in with the Snapcaster Mage. And pay it. That I could care less. I can take 2 damage for... Oops, I should have actually activated those Forbidden Orchards. This is a lovely, lovely card. And I should have actually turned the Thespian Stages into it. So, he needs to find another Terminate. For the Johnny's Pridemate now. And I think I'm going to do it right now. Let's just... before I forget and actually pass the turn. See, as a way to get rid of this Ghostly Prison, though, I'm so screwed, like a Cryptic Command. Blood Artist is what he's going to kill. But he can't attack in now. So now he's not dead if I... There's an Arc Champion. That's nice. Gives him another token. So let's see, what do I need here? Another Forbidden Orchard? Sure. Okay. Up to a 51. Now we just, again, need to draw into one of our finishing cards. And Johnny's Primate's not the finishing card we're looking for. He's used a Terminate and a Snapcaster Terminate. He's got 3 bolts in the graveyard. I'm sure he's got Electrolyzes still. Yeah, he's going to bolt off. There's 4 bolts. And he bolts off a Attendant, which, you know, is not going to do much. So Godless Shrine, I wonder if he's using any sort of Thoughtseize. We'll keep it in our hand. I don't want to keep giving him more tokens. Maybe I do. I'm just worried about him finding a way for the Ghostly Prison. In fact, if I find like a Blood Artist with the Forbidden... we still have a Zealous Persecution in here too. Alright, Electrolyze is annoying. Still doesn't find any of his Delvers. There's another Arctic Champion, which he can't actually deal with these because they have... He had double Mana Leak, though. And we'll just pass the turn. And he's actually just going to scoop. Are we ever going to draw into a finisher? There's another Soul Warden, Swamp, Forbidden Orchard, Soul Attendant, Suit. There we go. There's the Priest, finally, in the illness of the ranks, 7 cards down. We saw we just completely stabilized. It's going to be too hard for him to attack in with the Ghostly Prisons. I now have Arctic Champions that are going to gain me a crap ton of life per turn. I can give him a bunch of Spirit tokens each turn. You can see how fun this deck is against Delver. Let's see here. We go to... Oh, did he electrolyze off his own? I didn't even notice that he electrolyzed off his own Young Pyromancer. I'd like to see this deck actually get up against a tier 1 deck. Maybe we'll play a few more, but that's 4 matches you got to see the deck, and it went 4-0. Again, these were all in 2-man queues. I wouldn't consider, maybe Delver, Grixis Delver, you can consider tier 2, tier 1, I don't know, tier 1.5. But the other 2 decks, the Duran Tribal, definitely a cool deck, and the Tron, Dragon Tron, that's I think I ended up calling it, definitely weren't tier 1 or tier 2. But anyway, this has been Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com. Thanks for watching.